Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today is going to be about all the amazing little details and predictions about your next love relationship. Now it may or may not be your soul match or divine other. It most likely is just your next match and a person you're going to encounter, perhaps a lover, a new just amore, but we're going to see what kind of personality traits they have and quirks and fun things like that, because as we know, we're looking for people that are true blues, right? We don't want any two-faced serial killers. We don't want any mood swingy sad human beings. We don't want any crybabies. There's a lot of crazy people. We don't want any super organized germaphobes that drive us crazy, super insecure, prideful, petty, childish people around. We are now as adults pretty primed to read these things. And if these are in people's true natures, it's funny how they really can't hide them anymore. When we're teenagers, oftentimes it's like, how we were drawn to like those really secure people, but sometimes the more secure people try to behave when they're younger, the more insecure they are. So they have these funny things of not really showing their true self. But in adulthood, I feel like these things come out quite quickly. Usually in a first conversation, you can really read, when somebody's being their true self, if they're egomaniacal or whatever is going on. So we have a 3-card choice with some corresponding necklaces and gems, because you guys really seem to like that. And thank you for people that were buying my pieces yesterday that I had displayed out in the yard. As I said, as they sold, I put them back up because I had gotten enough resources to be able to remake a few of each of those. So if you want to see yesterday's video, some really cool pieces that I just made, wire wrapped, crystal, and some other really cool things. One of my favorite pieces is up there too, this amethyst piece that's dipped in gold. It's amazing. So anyway, we're going to begin with the unicorn. That's number 1. And then we have rainbow tourmaline with coral and a lovely collar that falls right on your collarbone. It's really gorgeous. That's going to be number 1. Number 2 is the golden egg with big chunky turquoise pieces, and then we have some gorgeous tiger eye, and it's all done with natural wood, so it ends up being quite lightweight. Something that's important to me is disperse the bead so it's very comfortable and it lies nicely, nothing pinches. I wear it around myself to make sure there's an even display, because I've bought in pieces before where I'm like, this digs in my neck or there's a problem, so I always check that out for balance as well. And then we have number 3, which is the nightingale, and then we have pearls and coral. So we're going to see sort of what's going on with them. So firstly, we have unicorn, and this is actually going to be one of their personality traits, and I chose this because I wanted it to be like a secret little information on what they're about as well. I feel like this person, they're really connected to their higher wisdom and divinity. They have fantastic intuition, and what they say we can trust. These people, this new person coming into your life, they are not just some crazy character. Even when they speak of things that seem a little otherworldly, they know what they're talking about. They do have a lovely divine connection. They're connected to their higher wisdom. They've had amazing experiences in their life, and they really have grasped what it's like to trust your intuition and realize that it's all a crazy exchange of energy. And they've traveled, they have a lot of wisdom. They're sensitive to the world and beautiful, and I feel like they're probably a little bit empathic as well. So let's get some ideas on what's going on. I'm using Cherry's cards for a while today too. So 10 of Pentacles, they're going to have some abundance and wealth to them. And again, see the Hierophant, they have the keys to this higher learning and wisdom. They know what they're talking about. They have studied. I feel like one of their principles is highly Buddhist, which is great. I love those principles, and I feel like they're just very grounded. They're very solid, and they're naturalists too. They love to be outside. I mean, you take this person camping, fishing, whatever, and they are super in their element because they are, very grounded, and they love nature and animals as well. And they're going to be helpful to help you find out and get in touch with, any of your blockages, anything that can help you elevate. They just have that gift, which is wonderful, because some people can just figure out things seamlessly. I can really, really pinpoint what is a problem with one of my clients and originate the source and help them work through it. Now, the reason I'm able to do this and intuit this also is a healthy perspective of detachment. If you're not related to me or whatever, I can really look at it analytically and see, what stems. I always see a problem as being the root, and then I see the branches as what occurs because of this problem or infestation or warped idea. And the trunk of the tree is where we have to apply reason, intuition, insight, and then sort of clean up and give the tree the right nutrients at, no more jealousy, no more insecurity, no more body dysmorphia or whatever. You have to have excellent inner dialogue, which is the food source, right? That you are capable of anything, all of this. And this person is going to help you see that. If you have any issues, they're going to help you really work through them. And you're going to realize it was almost like a mirage. You can't believe you tricked yourself all those years to thinking you weren't super attractive or you weren't super intelligent or you weren't this shining creative person. They're going to help you work through that. And sometimes it does take a voice of another to bring that realization to us. It just does, every once in a while. That's why people go to therapy. That's why people seek insights from people that have a different kind of perception on things. And they're just because of this perception, it's helped them accrue wealth over the years too. They really are creative. They're really smart, and they understand money as an energy, and they're able to save it wisely and invest it wisely. And loyal. These people are extremely loyal. They're not looking for the bigger, better deal. When they're with you, you are the one. You are going to feel special. Their focus is on you. They are very level-headed in things. Like, they're not an emotional roller coaster. They're just very silent. They're like a fern-covered forest floor where it's just peaceful, and they resonate this peace, and they're helpful for you. And they are reliable in every way, shape, and form, and they are consistent, and you're going to feel that consistency and that love, which I really like. And respect. They're very respectful of you, your family, and what you have going on in your life, your time, all of those things, which is very important. Protection too. You are going to feel very protected and cared for when you're around them. They are just somebody, I feel like they're quite a bit, if it's a male, they're quite a bit bigger, like they're 6 foot and over, and they are just very well built, and you feel very protected around them. And also, I love this, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. As I was saying earlier, you're going to be able to release all these things that were creating blockages to them, and they're going to help you clear the decks because they're very forward thinking, and they understand how this works. That it's a pressure cooker when we just push feelings down, or we hold an untrue evaluation of ourselves. It can skew all our dealings in life, what we accept for a job, being undervalued, things like that. Or if it's fear of some sort, they're really going to help you have a breakthrough in this, which I love. It's important. The Bard, again, they are into music, poetry. This is a Renaissance person. This is a person that is all around winner. They're great at storytelling. You can take them anywhere. They really have a rich tapestry of a history, how they've lived and where they've been. Very insightful, very beautiful individuals. So I love that energy for you, group one. Beautiful. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, if you want to delve a little further into this, if you want my Etsy store links for all my jewelry, and thank you all you guys for supporting my channel by buying my pieces and my creations. I'm very glad you like them, and for all your great feedback on my store channel. I'm so happy when I read them, and that you get lots of compliments, and that you feel the energy from them, whatever stone you're wearing for use, whether it was like rose quartz for love or turquoise for protection. I'm very happy to hear that it's working out for you. So thank you for your feedback and taking the time to do that. So you got some wealth. You got a winner there. A unicorn is a unicorn, right? Absolutely. So beautiful energy, group one. Now we're on to number 2, which is the golden egg. I love this. I think I only pulled this one other time like a year ago, so I have to just quickly refer to the book and see what the heck is going on. Okay, so this particular person, they're going to have you feel a sense of completion. I feel like you may have a project or two kind of in the works, and they're going to help you with it. They're going to help you resolve issues, move through, and complete these tasks, whatever they are. If they're on your home, if they're writing, if it's in school, something that's going on. I feel like you have a couple projects that they were in the air formation. They hadn't hit the ground yet, and they're going to help you complete these. They are definitely someone that helps you lift the veil of your self-limited beliefs. They're going to let you know how gifted you really are and remind you of this cosmic contract that's written from the beginning, that we're here to exchange energy and great ideas with other people, to hang on to fun life, and that life hangs on to us and protects us, that our journey is never complete. We get to just keep going, and the subtle essence of just being with somebody that cares for us is beautiful enough at times to just experience that and not always try to go, where is this going, what's happening, you know? It's like, you know, I feel like this person too, I'm feeling they're a social butterfly and a hella fashionista. Like this male or female has got some really super fly get-ups. Like they understand color and fabrics. They're really into it. And I feel like you are too. So you're going to be attracted to that. It's really cool. And again, this person is into travel. They are super sexy, but they're not an evil emotional wreck how some super sexy people are. You know, when some people are like, they feel like they need that sexual attention, but they can be emotional wrecks. Not this person. They're just naturally, they just ooze this appeal because they know who they are and where they're going. So let's see what's going on. These, I'm going to use a couple more of Cherry's cards, which I love. So you guys, if you go see Cherry Enchantress, underneath she'll have the links for her cards. They're so beautiful. So the moon, yeah, again, they have this kind of mysterious, beautiful charm. They're not self-absorbed whatsoever. They just really are a natural, sort of mysterious person. And Page of Swords, they are, this is great. I feel like they create beautiful ideas for you to kind of expand upon. Like they just drop little hints. They know you're gifted and they know you're going in the right direction. So they kind of just plant these little seeds and you're like, and then you pick them up and you water them and then you start to expand and elevate, and you're gonna, some of their charms, their super charm is gonna rub off on you because you have this sex appeal, you have this allure, but sometimes you kind of hide it. I feel like sometimes, you know, you're not somebody who beats around the bush, or you're not trying to be like something you're not, but you naturally do have a gorgeous sense of just charm and warmth about you, and they're going to help you re-recognize this. I love this. Yeah, and I mean, this is alien sometimes, you know, because people that just come out and are 100% themselves and they are five-alarm charm and they're loving and they're sexy and they're mysterious is just awesome, right? Sometimes we question our good luck with this, and part of it is their self-love. They have fantastic inner dialogue. They're not obnoxious. They are not sassy. They're not somebody who thinks they're all that. This is just natural. They have gone through hardships that let them know that when you're abusive to yourself and how you think bad thoughts to yourself and your inner dialogue is poor, that you go through hardships, that life becomes rough and tough, because if you're not going to support yourself from the get-go, who is? You know what I mean? We're teaching others how to treat us. So if we treat ourselves poorly or like we're not worthwhile or value, people are going to read into that and follow suit. But when you realize, hey man, I am all that. I go out of my way for people. I love people. I have super value. My time is very valuable. What I have to say is valuable. Then people cotton on and act accordingly because they understand that energy you're emitting, and you're going to start to learn that more and more. Again, virtuous. This person does what they say they're going to do. They are a very loving spiritual individual, and they care about what's going on. They don't lie, cheat, or steal. They come from the four corners of honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love. Yeah, power and strength. They exude strength and power. I mean, they don't even have to say anything or do anything. It is their presence that does that. And a lot of people have that, like a Sean Connery type of thing, just standing there. You know, they don't need to do or say anything. That sort of George Clooney, that quiet, repressed sort of animal magnetism, but they don't have to say or do anything. It's just there, right? Knowledge and healing. They're very knowledgeable in the healing arts too. It's funny that this is combined because they are knowledgeable in a lot of things. They do like to study. They love things that are esoteric, but I feel like they understand healing herbs, things like Eastern medicines and practices as well. I mean, this person really is beyond. I'm very excited. And again, creative projects, yeah. So I feel like, again, where you had these things that you hadn't gotten off the ground initially, they're going to help you with it. They're just going to spark that back in you, and then you're going to have a reignited passion in it, and you're going to start to continue it and make a success out of things that you were doing prior, and you just sort of, you know, put down for the moment. And they're going to go, no, pick that up. You have something there. You know what you're talking about. Believe in yourself. And yeah, that's where they're planting that lovely idea in your head that you can do anything, you know, that you're both the cosmic egg, and that this it's all cyclical and comes back, these ideas, and you can reformat and get things done. You're really going to have an unstoppable fall. Seriously, you are going to get some momentum going. That's going to be fantastic group too. So I love that for you. And this new fresh energy from this person that adores you is going to help you. You're going to elevate, alleviate problems, and initiate your old ideas that you had shelved that are important. And I love that for you. So beautiful energy group too. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when all the new videos come up. I love that for the people that I subscribe to. And if you want to go to my Etsy store, everything is down there. And don't forget to go check out Cherry Enchantress and her new deck. She does a flip through. I love them. They're rich saturated colors of the old masters. They just really speak to me. It's one of my favorite decks now. So go check out her deck as well. So get it on there, Golden Egg. You got it going on. I always call it the Cosmic Egg too, because there is a Cosmic Egg in this. Now, Nightingale. I really love this group through because I feel like this person is kind of a guardian and a purifier. I feel like they're going to help you rebalance and develop more confidence and more just like spine. Like you are going to say, they're going to show you really how to speak up for yourself. What happens sometimes is we lose our voice. Even though we really believe in something, sometimes it just feels like a battle, right? Like you're just constantly pushing, and sometimes you're like, nope. I saw this great show last night where this mom was talking to her daughter. It was Stranger Things, and she wants to be a reporter, and her mother goes, sometimes in life you just try, and you get hit down so much, you just lose your voice and you forget about your dreams. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true. Like in the 60s and 70s where women just weren't, I mean, this is in the 80s where the women, you know, were just struggling constantly. And I feel like you are going to be singing your song and you're going to be unobstructed in everything that you want to do when this lover comes in, because they are filling you with all this playfulness, joy, and contentment. And I feel like you're just going to be a playful little creature that wants to get out there full of love, and you need nothing. You feel like, I don't need anything. I'm a bird, bitch. I'm going to fly. Like, seriously. Again, this person, the last group, this was like hella fashionable, this group coming in. It's funny. Now, this person is hilarious. I think they're really funny. They are sensitive though, and I feel like some of them might be a past stoner where they're just so laid back and they're like, yeah man, I'm from Colorado. Like they have that essence to them, like Keanu Reeves, how like when he's just walking, not bothered by anybody. And it's refreshing as hell because so many people take themselves so seriously, it can be draining, but this person is fun personified. Yeah, and King of Cups too. See, a lot to offer, a lot of fun, emotion, a lot of giving, a lot of strong foundation, so you feel loved and cared for. It's very important. The Sun, see, bright, happy, shiny people. They're going to bring bright, shiny, happy people into your orbit as well. And you're going to remember what it was like to laugh and have a good time and sit back, have a glass of wine, a cup of coffee with people, and talk about silly things. The smell of fragrances and flowers, and the last time you swam in a cool blue river. Just crazy things that you had forgotten are so simple and beautiful. This person's going to pull you into the romance that kind of got away or we forgot about, right? Patience, yeah. This person, utterly patient. Whatever you want to do, where you're going, what you're discovering, they don't care. They have all the time in the world. That's very important, patience, because if you ever been with an impatient person that wants to go, be, or do something, they breathe down your neck. It's not a great feeling. Also, responsibility. They take care of business. They make sure that documents are in place, everything's certified, stamped, and the way it has to be. They're probably an earth sign. Earth signs are fantastic at this. Partnership. They want to form a partnership quite quickly, and I feel like this may be welcome in a business sense as well. I feel like you guys are harmonious in certain viewpoints and aspects of the workplace and how you like to get things done. So you may form a partnership in something you've been thinking about getting off the ground. They're very great at details. Like I said, they like things to be certified and together. They're really good at the boring aspect, the billing, the putting things together, the finances, things like that. So if you're thinking about do it. I feel like they're trustworthy as well. And risk, yeah, take the risk. I'm hearing these people are risk takers. That's why they're successful. And joy. They're going to bring you light-hearted joy. I feel like this person has a lot of freedom in their life. They don't have a lot of family bogging them down or responsibilities. This is a person that hasn't been married prior or doesn't have a family. So they just have this fun momentum. They have very expansive energy and they're a force to be reckoned with. I feel like they're very stable and resilient as well. They're headstrong, so when they get an idea, they want to follow through because they know they're talented, and they are, and you're going to recognize that immediately and be like, wow, this is somebody that if I partnered up with, it would be a very good deal. And they elevate you and they make you have fun. They're not shy or hesitant at all. This person is like, let's do this. They are unstoppable, and I feel like it's a really auspicious time in August and September to form a relationship and change your focus and really elevate yourself, and just get lost in the current and go, because I feel like, you know, you can achieve anything when that is your focus. When you use that inner dialogue of why is this so hard? What makes it hard? I love Elle in that movie where she's like, oh, going to Harvard, like getting in is hard, right? When you never second guess yourself and you just know things come to you with ease, they do. And that's a corner that you're turning. And this person is part of that. So it's like a quantum leap in what you can achieve, and you're going to be doing it. So beautiful energy. I love that. Beautiful, group 3. So love and light to you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell, because that'll let you know when new videos come up. I love that process with the people that I subscribe to. And all my links are down below. If you want to see my Etsy store, if you want to get a private read, everything is down there. Thank you, patrons, for supporting my channel. I love you guys. And thank you guys for just tuning in and watching my videos. I'm so just amazed by all your beautiful comments and your support. Honest to goodness, you guys, thank you in every way, shape, or form from the bottom of my heart for what you do for me, because you allow me to live my dream and be able to share these great insights that I find and study for you and feel and channel. And it's just great. It's such a super exchange of energy, and you guys really make my life so fun and expansive. So thanks again.